What is going on, LEGO investor? So today we're going to talk about a set that I'm kind of torn on. I really like this set, even though it is from a very, very weak theme. This theme I do not like investing in. I think it's a terrible theme to invest in, but there's a few sets that I really, really like, and this is one of them. And I'm really happy that we're starting to see sets like this. And I'm not necessarily happy about this set overall. I'm kind of happy about a potential that we could get another set like this in the future. So I'll give my thoughts and opinions on this set. I would absolutely love to hear your thoughts and opinions. Please comment down below. It will definitely help the channel. It will help the community. But let's dive into it. Today we're going to talk about the Avengers Helicarrier, which is item number 76295. So like I said, I'm kind of happy that this set is out. I don't think I'll be investing in this set. I think LEGO is kind of trying to push the display factors a whole lot, and I think this set doesn't really fit into it. I think they're trying to go like the Star Wars helmets, where they think everyone's going to buy these display sets, collect them all. I just think this set's way too expensive, and I think it's too small to do this set justice. So now I'm happy about this set because there's a potential that we could get another UCS style large helicarrier. I absolutely love that set, and I think if they did come out with a large one in the future, that if you got it on clearance, you might be able to earn a nice buck or two. This set is way overpriced, and like I said, I just don't think the design gives it justice. Yes, it looks like the helicarrier. It's just kind of lacking to me. It just seems off. And for 80 bucks, I personally think this should be a max a $60 set. So I overall think this set is going to come down to personal buying for some individuals. But Marvel is a very, very bad theme to invest in. And so this is why I need your opinion. This is why I make these videos, so we can form a discussion. I don't just make these videos just so I can talk. I'm really genuinely trying to build a community, see people's thoughts and opinions. My opinion isn't right, your opinion isn't right, but I love to see other people's opinions. And if you make a great argument, you might change my mind. And I'm sure other people really, really appreciate seeing how other investors are going to invest their money. So I really think that Disney has done a terrible job with Marvel. I think after Infinity Wars, we just have not had a great movie. I personally don't think we have had any great content at all. I think that was kind of the golden age of movies, and now I don't think we're ever really going to get them back. Kind of like Star Wars. I think Star Wars has been done. Yes, there's been Andor and Rogue One, but I think after Revenge of the Sith, I think we just have not had good content, and that's because of Kathleen Kennedy. I think Marvel has lost their ways, and I truly do not think we will ever get them back. I think they have the source material and they're just not following it, and that really bothers me as a diehard fan. I think that has killed a lot of their investors off, or I should say their loyal fans watching, spending money. So I think sets like this are just kind of ultimately going to fail. I see this sitting on the shelf, and I really want to hear your opinion. Do you think this is a great display piece where people are going to go out and buy this and maybe pay a premium for it? So you should never buy a set for retail. But let's say this set goes on clearance for $60, which I am absolutely sure it will. Do you see an investor, or I should say a buyer, paying $80 for the set? I truly don't think so. I think I would need to get this set for probably on sale for $40, and I might be able to sell it for $60. I don't see $80. I don't see $100 with this set. But I would love to hear your opinion. Do you think this is going to be a great display piece and this might kick off a Marvel display type set? Or do you think it's going to sit on the shelves like all the other Marvel sets? I think it's going to sit on the shelf. I think you're going to have that first pop within the first month of coming out, and then you're just going to see it sit, just like all the other Marvel sets. They do okay at the beginning, and then they just die off and sit on the shelf and wait for clearance. I really think this set's going to follow the same path. And if they came out with a much larger helicarrier, I think the same thing. I think eventually it's going to be, the true fans will buy right away, but then eventually it will just sit on the shelf, and then we'll see a clearance. But let's take a look at some helicarriers that we've had previously, so we can kind of compare. So we have the Hulk's Helicarrier Breakout. This one retailed for $49.99. It's got a value of $89.96. So an okay profit, especially if you get it on clearance. Then we got item number 76042, the Shield Helicarrier, which is the much larger helicarrier, which this is the style that I want. This is a great, awesome, large display piece that I think will do well if it came out in the future. it would destroy maybe this set. You would see this value go down quite a bit, but it retailed for $349, and honestly, that's a great price. Nowadays, Lego I think would price this at $450, and it's got a value of $463. So really decent in my opinion. Then we've got the much smaller helicarrier, which this is kind of like ours, where or I should say it's the closest. Obviously, it's a little darker, different style, but this one retailed for $119. It's got a value of $157. I would have never expected this one to go up in price. Honestly, I truly do not believe this one would have hit a profit, so that's a great sign. Then we got ours. So let's take a little deeper discount to look at, or deeper look, see what we got. So the much larger helicarrier comes with 17 minifigures, so that's pretty solid, but Marvel minifigures tend to do very, very bad. These ones have done alright. The Captain America statue, that's insane that it's $35. Absolutely insane. So it's got, it's nice to see minifigures with this set. I mean, 17 is quite a bit. Then we got the Avengers Helicarrier. This one's got 8 minifigs. Again, much larger than ours. A little bit overpriced, but they're doing roughly $5. We got War Machine. Awesome. I love War Machine so much. And then he's doing $9.53. MODOK's doing $47. That is insane. Then Iron Man $463, Captain Marvel. So pretty decent. I mean, MODOK's pulling its weight with this, and I just think this helicarrier is just way too small. People probably just bought it for the minifigures at the time, but I would have really thought this one would not go up in price. So I think MODOK really carried it into a profit. But really quick, let's take a look at how item number 76042 is doing on eBay, so we can kind of compare against Brick Economy. So we got less than 513 here, 449, 528, 350. This one's new but sealed bags. 337 with bid. Again, don't do bid. 499 with a bid. 595 buy it now, so that's pretty solid. 599 there, 589, 589 here, 530 with bids. So overall you might be able to earn more than Brick Economy. So I love this set in the much larger form. The smaller display piece, it's okay. I'm happy. I think this is the closest we'll get to an aircraft carrier from Lego. So it's overall pretty cool. But am I going to invest in it? No, I will not. I'm not a big fan of Marvel at this moment. I don't like supporting them, and I just don't really see profit in this set. So I would absolutely love to hear your thoughts and opinion. Is there going to be a profit with this set? Will you be investing in it? I would absolutely want to hear how you feel. So please comment down below. It'll definitely help the channel, will help the community. But as always, please do your own research, have some fun, make some money.
Video is not financial advice. Any statements made are my views and is for entertainment purposes only and should not be taken as financial advice. Do your own research before making any financial investments.